Do you spend hours trying to knot your tie without success? Here are 4 incredible ways to tie it. Men also find it difficult to tie their ties, and although there are no rules demanding daily use, there are always special occasions when it's necessary. If you have no idea what to do with this long piece of fabric, let me show you some of the most elegant ways to tie it. Simple. As the name suggests, this is the knot for beginners. Are you ready? Take the tie with the thick end in your left hand and adjust to the desired length, holding the thick end about 2 inches lower than where you want it to end. Bring the thick end in front of the thin end, then repeat the action from behind, effectively wrapping the thin end in a loop. Reinforce this loop by twisting the thick end again from the front to the back. Now, with a finger between the loop and the loose thick end, bring the thick end in the front of the loop. Pass it between the loop and the collar, and slide it through the space held by your finger. As you pull on the thick end, the knot will tighten. Help it tighten by holding the knot with one hand and gently pulling on the thin end. Congratulations, you've got a level 1 tie. Victoria. Want a small and casual knot for your tie? Look no further, here's how. Place the tie around your neck with the thick end to your left, about a finger's length below where you want the end point to be. Without making the classic cross, simply bring the thick end in front of and immediately behind the thin end. Repeat this step, alternating front and back. Then, cross again in front, and with a finger between the loop and the horizontal band you just formed, take the tip of the thick end and pull it up through the loop formed around your neck. Without stopping, pass the tip through the opening you're holding with your finger and pull the end down. Now, hold the resulting knot with one hand and gently tighten it by pulling the thin end. There you go! It will look great. Windsor. Now, this is a big knot for longer ties, and it's probably the most formal. It also makes your neck look thicker, which adds masculinity. Take a tie, of course, and wrap it around your neck so the thick end is on the right, about a palm's length below your waist. Make an X with the tips, bringing the thick end over the thin one. Pull the thick end behind the thin end and through the loop around your neck, holding the X in place with your other hand. Pull the thick end completely through the loop, wrapping it around the back of the knot and bringing it from left to right. Now, take the tip and bring it diagonally up and through the loop around your neck from the top. Pull the tip down and to the left from the thin end. Then, bring it through the knot from the left to right, putting a finger between the knot and the horizontal band to create a small opening. Now, pull the thick end up behind the knot and then down through the opening you made, and I mean all the way down. Smooth out your handsome new tie knot and you're ready to meet the king. Aldridge. Ready for the real thing? Wondering why we saved this knot for last? You're about to find out. You'll definitely turn heads with this tie technique. Start by placing the thick end on the right side of your neck and the tip where you want it to end. Now, holding the thick end at the desired height, pass the thin end horizontally in front and then behind it, inserting it into the loop around your neck from above. Next, make another horizontal cross over the thick end and pull the tip of the thin end through the loop from underneath. Adjust the knot by pulling the thin end diagonally down from left to right. You should now have a diagonal band in the knot. Bring the thin end back behind the thick end and bring it forward again, tucking the tip behind the diagonal band you made earlier. Pull everything tight, and now you have 2 diagonal bands, one on each side. Take the tip of the thin end, making sure it is pointing up, and pull it down through the loop behind the knot, pulling to the right. Repeat the process up and down the left side of the neck, leaving some space on the right. Pull again, being careful not to pull too hard. Bring the end forward and over the knot and adjust if necessary. See how easy it is to become a tie expert? With these 4 knots, you'll be the envy of your coworkers. For more etiquette and fashion tips, subscribe and watch all our videos.